A Valium heart attack is a little bit easier than a real one. I was like, oh. Good morning. I'm on Valium again. Can't really see you.
That's because it's very sunny out today.
It is very sunny.
It's a gorgeous day.
Happy transfer day.
It's June 6th.
It's June 6th at 9 o'clock in the morning. We need to be there by 9:15 to check on the embryos and see how they're doing.
God, I'm so nervous.
I know. I feel like waiting for the embryo update is probably the hardest wait we've ever had to have.
So at last check, we still had 2 embryos, but we didn't get an update yesterday. They just don't do one on day 2. So it's day 3, and their regular protocol is to, if there's 2 embryos, they transfer. If there's only 2 embryos, they will transfer them both on day 3. So,
which is my little dream come true.
That's what we're doing.
For the past 2 years,
Just been
I've been
praying,
wanting 2
praying so hard
embryos.
that they both are still embryos today and still exist, you know, and are still growing.
Yep. Well, technically they're morulas today because they don't hit like blastocyst until like day 5. So they would become blastocysts inside of me. So they're morulas, but that's okay. That's what they want. They want to transfer on day 3 because they believe that the mother's body, or the woman's body who's carrying the uterus, is a better environment for embryos to continue to grow.
In Chicago, our doctor said it was a better incubator, and here our doctor said it's a better petri dish, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm a living petri dish. So we are like pooping ourselves today, just hoping that both embryos are strong and growing and ready to be transferred, and that they will continue to grow inside of me. And I'm hoping that we get them both as babies, because after 2 years of trying, we're ready to have more than 1 child.
I'll take anything we could get.
But I do keep reminding myself that putting 2 in increases our odds of at least getting 1.
Yeah, and that's why the doctor's
I'm really hoping that like this is it. Last night I said to Sam, this could be the last night that it's just the 2 of us. Like, I know like we wouldn't have a baby in our arms yet, but like the potential of like having our family starting to grow today seems significant to me.
Yeah.
We've had this thought a lot of times, so I'm trying not to get my hopes up, because after 2 years of trying really hard, we've got nothing.
I think we both agree though that this time just feels different. It's felt less planned and more go with the flow, and less, you know,
less prescribed.
Yeah, and we're trying to be more like, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Go with the flow, whatever happens. And it's not even like we've had to try. That's just how we've been, which, to be honest, has felt amazing.
Yeah. A lot less waiting. And if any of you are trying to conceive, I think everybody knows that the waiting is like part of the hardest part of this whole process, because you're just hurrying up to wait. And I know I've mentioned this before, but like it really is like, hurry up and start your cycle, then wait. Hurry up and ovulate, and then wait. You know, hurry up and take these stim medications, and then wait. And every time you go to the doctor, it's just holding your breath, waiting for some shimmer of good news, hopefully, and then wait, and then put it back in, and then wait. So I feel like we have definitely kind of felt a little bit more relieved with the cycle because I wasn't going to do IVF. Sam was going to do IVF.
There hasn't been the anticipation building up, which is probably why we're having all the anxiety now about waiting to hear how they're doing.
Yeah, and the last time we did our transfer in February, we really didn't have this kind of like anticipation because we knew it was a strong embryo when it was frozen. It was frozen at day 5, maybe day 6. I don't remember.
I think it was, I don't know either.
I'm not sure. It was either a day 5 or a day 6. It was a blastocyst. And our Chicago doctor said it was a perfect embryo. So, graded really well, really strong, ready to be transferred. And the thing is about IVF, it's not certain. So, even though it was a great embryo, doesn't mean that it was going to work, and obviously it didn't. So, this time it's like we have no idea the status of our embryos. We won't know until we get there, and Sam won't know until I FaceTime her because she can't come in.
I hate that.
I have my mask right? Yes.
Well, I might not.
I just had a mini heart attack. But
I know, I saw that you had it.
a Valium heart attack is a little bit easier than a real one. I was like, oh. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not allowed in, even though I'm a patient there, and I've been in there last week for myself. They won't let me in with Jill. And our doctor and our nurse are both like, it's stupid and we hate it, but it's the world we live in right now with COVID, and
they've got to be fair, you know. There are other partners,
yeah, and it's not like we're not mad at them. We just hate, like, they, you know, our nurse was like, this sucks. This whole situation sucks. She's like, I'm so sick of this COVID, like, life that we all have to live now. And she's, you know, I think we caught her on a rough day, and she was like, and I'm really sorry you can't come in. I hate it. I wish you could, kind of thing. Elle's going to bring in the camera, and she's going to FaceTime me, hopefully, when the doctor comes and tells her how the embryos are looking. The embryo report, they said.
Luckily, they are cool with recording. As you saw last time, we were able to record the screen when they did the transfer, which I am planning on doing again, so stay tuned. You will see me become PUPO, which is another acronym. Pregnant until proven otherwise. My brain is not
I know, because you said it yesterday, just fine.
I know, whatever. We've not asked about FaceTiming, but I assume that they understand that Sam is dying to know just as much as I am about how our embryos are doing.
It doesn't even have to be a FaceTime, it can be a call, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just showing you things, and then FaceTime would be cool.
Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna get ready, put on my lucky socks. I have both pair of my lucky socks, as you know. My Obama socks are pretty lucky. I don't know if I've talked about it on the cycle, but I wore my Obama socks given to a dear friend as a joke because she is not a Democrat, but she knew that I was a big fan of President Obama, so she gave me the socks as a joke, and I loved them. She
was living in Korea, and she said that they loved Obama there, and they had like stores full of stuff with his face on it. So yeah, she brought Jill socks as a joke, and
they've become my lucky socks. Yeah. I wear them when I'm feeling like I need a little extra luck on my side, a little extra hope, and yes, we can. Obama knows all the good things. So I wore those every single appointment this cycle, and we got some good news every single visit. So I'm gonna wear those underneath my transfer socks that my baby got me as a gift for our last transfer. So I am going to double up on luck. I've got my lucky, I don't know if you can see it right now, we've both got our fertility bracelets gifted to us by Meg and Kate and Ellie, some of our best friends, and we're ready. We're ready. We're hoping this is a little bit different than the last transfer.
How are you feeling today?
I'm taking a lot of deep breaths. I woke up emotional. I think it's the progesterone. So because it's a fresh transfer, I didn't have to do the butt shots that I did last time. I was given the option of the shots or the progesterone suppositories. You have to do it 3 times a day, which is a pain in the butt, but it's not a shot, so it's not literally a pain in the butt. And I'm still numb from one of those shots, so I'm like, I'll welcome the suppositories. So it's not as clean as I would like it to be, but I feel like it's working. I honestly feel more of a, like,
I think
change.
that there's more side effects with those ones than there is with the injection.
I woke up emotional. I woke up a little teary-eyed this morning, but happy. I'm just nervous.
It's just a lot of, it's nerves. Well, let's see what the report's gonna look like, and you get to record in the, you guys get to go into the room. I don't.
Yeah, you get to come in the room with me, but my wife doesn't, so that's awesome. But sad.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Hopefully it's all for good.
Yeah. So yeah, this is transfer day for me. Take 2. Let's hope that it results in a pregnancy. Hopefully a twin pregnancy. But we'll see.
I just keep saying I'll take whatever I can get. Jill's like, I want twins.
I really, 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 really want twins. But if it comes with just a singleton pregnancy, I am going to be thrilled about that too. Yeah, so I want all of the babies. I'm ready, so hopefully this is different than the last 2 years. This is only my 2nd time trying to get pregnant, so it'll be okay.
Yep.
Okay, next time you see me, I will be gowned up, I think. I'm ready. So nervous. I've got my procedure socks. I've got my other socks. And I've got my Obama socks. I am good to go.
2 embryos. Does everyone agree? Yep.
Yep.
All right. Can you take a look up there, Julia, and make sure that is correct?
Yep.
Positive ID. All right.
All right, some gel there in your belly.
All right, so I'm just going to do a little rinsing of the cervix. So here goes the empty catheter.
Up a little bit.
Just a little more. All right. Ready to load? Okay, go ahead and
So we still need to get that. Yeah, just put a little curve in there. And just use some gentle pressure. And it should go right in. Like a straight shot. Alright, maybe another half centimeter. That's looking pretty good there.
Right up there. Okay, there goes the embryo.
Freeze that, Catherine?
Yeah. Alright. I got a 6. 1, 2, or 3.
Freeze.
Yeah, just,
It's not. Okay, yeah.
Alright.
What do you got?
I got my good luck McDonald's fries.
Finally.
So, Sam's transfer last summer, we didn't realize that they should be McDonald's fries for good luck. So we just had like cafeteria fries from the hospital that we had the transfer at. And then the last time we did a transfer in February, it was just too early and McDonald's wasn't serving lunch yet, so we got a hash brown. And those didn't work, so this transfer needs to work.
How'd the transfer go?
The transfer went well. Sam and I got a little bit of bad news that both of our embryos are only 5 cell, and by day 3 they like to see between 6 and 8 cells. So both of our embryos are just dividing a little slow. They have some fragmentation, which is not fantastic. So I don't know.
We're a little bummed.
We're a little bummed. I asked the doctor, like, are we transferring these on day 3 because they're not fantastic or because we only have 2? And she said both. So we'll see. I asked the other doctor that was there about like the likelihood that they could work, and he said there's really not a good answer for that. Definitely not as good as like strong 6 or 8 cell embryos, but they've transferred 2 cell, 3 cell embryos before, and they've created babies. So I'm trying to get out of this funk. I'm trying to not be disappointed. But I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to feel like in 12 days I should expect a positive.
Right. I don't want us to expect a negative or a positive. So I don't know. I mean, I'd love us to expect a positive, but I don't know. So
I really wish we could be at a point where like we were putting 2 strong embryos in and we just knew that at least one of them would work. We don't have that right now.
Right.
I don't know if we'll ever have that. So.
We don't, and so we're feeling a bit, apprehensive. So we waited until they started serving lunch at McDonald's, which we had to wait like 10 minutes. But we just decided, let's try everything we can.
Yep.
So.
We were not going to give up on this tradition. We didn't do it the last 2 times, and we did not have good results. I don't know. I had my socks on, I had my fertility bracelet, I had my McDonald's fries. Hopefully our little runt embryos can keep it going.
Yeah.
We realized that all of our animals are runts. All of the animals we've adopted, they were the runts of the family. Hazel, Khaleesi, Atticus, they're all the smallest ones. So maybe we just attract runts.
So let's hope these little runts work.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
let's see what happens.
Yeah. Hey there. So we are driving to Sam's birthday dinner. Yes, we are going to a restaurant. Restaurants are open in Michigan, and they are at 50% capacity. So we're going to walk in with our masks and probably not wear our masks at the tables, but I know that all of the servers will be wearing masks, so that's what we're gonna be doing. A little update for my transfer. It is day, what did we decide, 9? 10. Today is day 10 after fertilization, yes? So on this day, the embryo should have finished implanting, so fingers crossed. Like usually, on average, by day 10 after fertilization, an embryo implants. So, fingers crossed that Baby Maygan's, both of them, implanted. I am trying to attribute all of my symptoms to the progesterone because that's probably what it is.
This time you're doing the suppositories, right? And it's a lot different than the
so I'm doing suppositories for progesterone 3 times a day. It's a lot. I'm having a lot more symptoms from this progesterone than I did from the shots. So even before the transfer, I was having symptoms, pregnancy symptoms, and that's obviously not possible. So
but this time you also did a cycle of IVF right before, whereas last time it was a frozen embryo transfer.
True. Yeah, that's true.
That
So
some of it too.
my hormones could just be kind of messed up because I went through a full IVF cycle right before, and we transferred on day 3, so it wasn't that long after the retrieval. So anyway, so I have been having some symptoms, but they're probably nothing. They're probably just the progesterone. What are my symptoms?
Well, you're extremely tired, and you've not been your usual happy chipper self the last couple of days.
I've been feeling a little off. It's weird.
Yeah.
Just feel like not normal. What else? Yeah, I'm really tired. I told Sam that today I realized my lips are really dry. Yesterday and today they've been like extremely dry, and I've been trying to drink a lot of water, drink a lot of decaf iced tea, so I'm getting liquids in, so I'm just not sure why.
You have drank more water this week than I think I've ever seen you drink.
I know, right? So there's really no reason for like my mouth and my lips to be so dry. So I just think that's a really odd symptom. I don't know what it means. I have no idea if that's even a pregnancy thing. It's just, that's very odd to me for the past 2 days. My lower back has been killing me for about 3 or 4 days now.
Yeah, I think it's progesterone.
That's probably progesterone. What else? I was having a lot of like heartburn and indigestion.
Sharp left to stay on West Big Beaver Road.
Even before the transfer, I was having a lot of indigestion and heartburn.
And you've been eating a lot less sugar and all of that. So.
I have.
And less caffeine and less like that stuff. So that stuff usually is attributed to heartburn. So it's weird.
It's really weird. I don't know. So I told Sam I'm actually happy that we have the progesterone to blame everything on, so that I don't keep telling myself, oh, maybe I'm pregnant. I mean, of course I'm still doing that because I feel like everybody does that, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to just say, nope, it's probably the progesterone, and I'm just gonna not think about it. I'm just not going to let myself worry about it. We have decided that we are not going to take a test before the blood test because that's something we've never done before. And this may be our last.
We always test, and it's always almost always negative.
Left to stay on West Big Beaver Road.
Big Beaver. So yeah, it's always negative.
Sharp left to stay on West Big Beaver.
Excuse me. It is almost always negative. So this time we are going to wait for the blood test and just wait for the answer and just do it differently, you know, try something new. So we're gonna do that. Our blood test is on Wednesday. So today was day 10, obviously, and I realized that I had some like dark brown spotting. Sorry, TMI for a lot of you that don't want to know the nitty-gritties, but that is something that a lot of people look for around day 8, 9, and 10 because it is said to be possibly implantation spotting. So when embryos implant into the uterus, it can create a little bit of like blood residue, whatever. And it's not like new blood because it's not a menstrual cycle. It's older blood because it's your uterine lining. It's something that's already been in you. So it's oftentimes darker in color. It's not like you're bleeding. So I had that today, and that's kind of odd because I wasn't expecting it. That's probably the only thing that I can attribute to possible pregnancy symptom or sign or whatever. So yeah, that was today. That also could be the progesterone though.
Yeah.
That could just be irritation that the suppositories are creating. So I'm just gonna keep telling myself that everything is the progesterone so that I don't get my hopes too high.
Too high up, yeah.
And I'm only a tiny bit devastated if it doesn't work. So we're used to this, right?
Yeah.
So
all right, let's go in.
we're gonna go in. We're gonna enjoy Sam's birthday. Happy 35th birthday.
Thanks.
And we will check back in with you with any more symptoms and anything else that's going on with the transfer.
Huh?
And then we'll see you on Wednesday for blood test. Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 17th. And if you can make any guesses, I am in the parking lot of our fertility clinic. Today is the HCG, or the pregnancy test. So this morning I have to get my blood drawn, and then they will call me in a couple of hours to tell me if the transfer worked or not. I am so nervous. And I'm not even gonna get the results right now. I'm just going in for blood work. But I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. A couple of friends that know that we did a transfer and Sam have asked me, are you sure you don't want to test before? Are you sure you don't want to just take a pregnancy test just to be prepared and to know what's going to happen and know what they're going to say and have the answer quicker? And I just have not been able to even bring myself to that. I just keep thinking that I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I sound crazy, but it just seems like the longer we wait for the answer, the longer we have the hope that this worked and that this is all good. It's really hard to believe that we're gonna get a positive result today because we just never seem to get them. And then I also think about the grade of the embryos and the likelihood that it would even work, and just I get inside my head. But the longer I wait for the answer, the longer I have a little sliver of hope that possibly I could be pregnant. I feel like in the past we've done our pregnancy tests and we're so excited because we think it must have worked, or I'm sure it could have worked this time, and it never seems to be that result. The one time we had a really positive result and we were so excited. By 8 weeks, it was gone. So it's just really hard to even wrap my brain around the fact that it could have worked. I don't know, just rambling now. But so yeah, I'm gonna go do my blood work, and by noon today I should have the results. We did not tell everybody right away, so just a couple of friends and our parents know that we're waiting on these results, and they're also waiting to hear. I told my mom that I would absolutely call her later when I know the result, and I'd either call her crying or I'd call her crying. So either way, it'll all work out. So Sam and I try to keep reminding each other, even if this doesn't work, we've got other options. So all right, I'm gonna close up before I start making myself cry. I've been an emotional mess, but again, that could be the progesterone. And next time you see me, it'll probably be with Sam, and we'll be getting a phone call from our fertility clinic, hopefully telling us it worked, but I guess you and I will see together.
Hi, I was giving you a call with your results from this morning's blood work. Jillian, I'm so sorry they were negative.
Okay, thank you.
And you're welcome. So you can stop your endometrin. You'll probably get a period in a few days. I would encourage you guys to schedule a follow-up with Dr. Wheeler. Just so I know you've talked with her quite a bit over the last several months, but I think it would just be a good idea to regroup and you know, be able to talk up with the game plan.
Yeah, definitely. We've already been kind of chatting about next game plan, so I think we're
Sure.
ready to do that. So
Okay,
I will.
okay, great.
I'll schedule something with her.
Okay, all right, great. Then I will talk with you guys after you talk with her. And if you need anything in the meantime, please let me know, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye.
We're gonna get there.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. This isn't your fault. This is not your fault, baby, okay? It's not. It's not your fault. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Not the baby. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. We gave it another shot with using us. Didn't work. So we'll get there. You know, we have a plan already, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel better that we have something in mind? Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't put makeup on.
Yeah. Did you know it was gonna be bad?
Feeling. It's always bad.
I thought it was gonna be good news.
Nope.
No. Well, it's okay. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We're very strong from all of this. And we have a plan, so now we put that into place, right?
Yeah. One sec. Well, not good news. So,
No.
that's all she wrote. Well,
Yep. We'll regroup and put our plan that we've made into place and keep going.
if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to, because
We've got
gonna
a
be
long road
interesting.
ahead. Yeah.
see you next time.
Like it's a vibe under your skin.